Hey y'all. So, I just wanted to make a video to let y'all know that I did have the baby. He's right over here. So I end up having him a whole month early because I had high blood pressure, um, or preeclampsia. So, he was born in May instead of June. So, anyways, and so now we gotta get back to getting his weight off. So he's 2 weeks old now, and I know I'm supposed to be taking it light. I just had a baby, but it's so hard to keep still. I'm not working. I'm on maternity leave, um, so since I can't really fully just go all out because one, I'm heavier and I'm trying to get the blood pressure under control. I am on medication for it. And so I've been trying to change my diet. So today was my first day fasting the whole day. Now I did have some juice, some 5 calorie juice, the Mini Made 5 calorie mango passion fruit. I've had that um, to kind of like kick the craving, and I had a half of Celsius earlier for some energy. So we did go on a walk. I did close to 2 miles, so it was like a mile and 45, whatever. So it's almost a mile and a half. We walked, and we walked outside around the trail down the street from my house. So we did that. And I did the fasting. And so last night some, I did some broiled, um, sorry for all the almond, because I know that could be so annoying, but I did have like broiled salmon, some green beans, some roasted green beans or sauteed green beans with cilantro lime rice. So I had that yesterday, and that was all I had. Um, because because I took my Ozempic shot, and so my appetite is really not high. It's a big difference from when I was pregnant. But if y'all don't know, right before I had the baby, or right before I got pregnant, I was doing alternate day fasting, and it had got me down. I had lost 40 pounds doing it. Also working out too, but I was doing alternate day fasting, which I had started later in my in my weight loss. So, but it did up the weight loss for me, and it was so easy for me to do, especially being at work for 12 and a half hours. I was bringing my water bottles to work, and I was able to get through the day. And after about 3 fasts, I was like, I had so much energy that I loved to do the fast days. And then on the days, the opposite days or the alternate days, I ate healthy. So I was able to break a stall um, in my weight loss. Cause I was like 270 something. I was like 274 when I started doing started trying to lose weight. And so after I started doing the research and I watched a lot of videos. Like my time at work that I was able to watch my phone and watch videos, I will watch nothing but um, alternate day fasting videos. So, from actual doctors and from holistic doctors, and from people who just started doing alternate day fasting. And the day that I realized that I may have been pregnant, that I actually threw up, was a day that I was breaking my fast from a 48-hour fast. And I'm not gonna lie, like, that 48-hour fast was so good to me. And like, I was people started, it was like the 30 pounds or the 30 pounds or 25 pounds that I had lost before. Once I started doing the alternate day fasting, people was like noticing the difference, because you lose so much, like, you get rid of so much inflammation when you're alternate day fasting. Like, it's really a good thing for people who are not like, who I would say not diabetic, or for some reason have to eat ever so often or whatever, to for whatever health concerns you may have. But so today was day one of my alternate day fasting journey again. Like I said, I started this rather earlier, after having a baby, because I can't do a whole bunch of exercising. But I did go to the gym yesterday. Today I went for a walk. Yesterday I went to the gym, and I did um I did 20 minutes total on the elliptical. I started out with 15, then I did some light weights because I wanted to keep it high energy, as far as like cardio instead of weight training. So um, and then ended it with 5 minutes on the elliptical. But while I was on it, I did a moderate pace, and also stopped every 5 minutes, drank some water, and cooled off for a little less than a minute, so that I wasn't just like going hard on it, and I really just wanted to go see what my stamina was like at the gym since having a baby. And I enjoyed it. And I can't wait till I get back to the point where I can do 45 minutes on a treadmill. Because before I had him, or before I got pregnant, I was busting it at like 45 minutes on the treadmill. I would do 20 minutes straight before I stopped or paused for like a water break or whatever. Like, I would get on that thing and I would go. Like, people would come and get on the elliptical and got off, and I would still be going. So, and I can't wait to get back into the swing of things. I do have a goal. I will make more videos if y'all do not mind me sometimes making it like this, because I have a baby now. So, yeah. So, my content will be a lot about health, because I do have to make sure that I get rid of the high blood pressure, even though it's preeclampsia. They're saying that maybe I had it before, but when I started losing weight, I had no. I'm telling y'all, that alternate day fasting, it got rid of, because I had been pre-diabetic. If y'all go back into my videos and see that one of the before one of my surgeries, I was diagnosed pre-diabetic, and I needed to lose weight. So when I did that I'm telling y'all, when I did that alternate day fasting, I am no longer, even after having him, even before I had him and while I was pregnant, I had so many blood tests, and my A1C level is under, I am no longer pre-diabetic. Like, I'm not pre-diabetic, I'm not diabetic. I am, my A1C is 5, it was 5 point, it wasn't pre-diabetic. I think it was like 5.4 or something like that. And I think 5.6 or 5.7 is diabetic. I mean, pre-diabetic. So I'm doing good as far as my sugar and my A1C levels. I just got to get rid of this high blood pressure. But, um, and I have so many goals, y'all. And once I get my baby over the 1 month, 2 month, the little bitty baby phase, then I can jump into other things a little bit more vigorously. But for right now, I am alternate day fasting, and my days of eating, or they some people call it feasting, it's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be healthy foods, healthy meals. I can meal prep when it makes sense to meal prep. So yeah, I hope everybody is doing well. Look at my fat neck. Look, so I'm trying to. I listen. Just stay tuned because I do want to show y'all, like how I look after having a baby, knowing y'all know I had a tummy tuck and I had a breast reduction and lift, and then I had a brachioplasty. So y'all know that right before this, before I found out I was pregnant, I was actually getting into my mind, into the mode. I'm losing the weight, and I needed to have because I need a brachioplasty or arm lift revision. So, but the thing is, I really want to get to my goal weight before I have any more surgeries, any more revisions. I am going to have to get to my goal weight. And right now, today, I was 274. Y'all, when I had him, I was 318 pounds. Now, I was loaded with magnesium and fluids um, while I was in labor or while they was inducing me. I was loaded up and I was super, super, super. Y'all, I was so swollen, and I don't have any documentation of my swollen legs. I don't. I should have, but I was it was me and my baby, my baby's dad, and or my boyfriend, fiance, whatever. Anyway, so it was us, and we kind of was in a loving atmosphere and moment, to where I wasn't just taking a whole bunch of pictures. Maybe he got some of me, but so yeah. But I was so swollen. So I was 318 pounds. Today, 2 weeks later, it's a little bit over 2 weeks later, almost 3 weeks later, I am 274. So I lost a significant amount, even though a lot of it was fluid. So, um, so now I'm 274, and my goal weight is probably, it may be somewhere around 200 pounds. I'm just over